What's going on, people? I'm once a Monday, the football fanatic, and you join me today for the Daily Dose. I bring you the latest transfer news in the world of football. Wow, I was about to say now let's get into it before I bottle the intro, but I've already done that. Let's look at it. We're on Football 360 for today. And gossip, Man United target £11 million centre back, and Tottenham Hotspur want Danny Ings. Let's get into it. Medina to Man United. I'm just going to summarize this article. Essentially, the new Argentinian centre back is an £11 million target for Man United. He was brought in by Len this summer for around £3 million, and the story goes that Man U could rapidly and officially launch an offer for Medina. Please do correct me if in the comments if I'm saying his name wrong. Medina? I believe it's Medina. But do they really need a new centre half? I was about to say that. Although you could ask questions around Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo, they still have Eric Bailly there and Victor Lindelof, and along with Axel Twanzebe and Harry Maguire. Why would you need five first team centre backs? And right now they have what, six first team centre backs when you include Phil Jones and Marcus Rojo. I can't see it happening really. It would be interesting to see Medina in the Premier League. I personally haven't seen too much of him, but I'll keep an eye out for him. He's in League I believe, with Len. Hmm, interesting. We move on to Tottenham Hotspur now, and news about Danny Ings. This article reads, Ings can only get better. Tottenham are monitoring the situation of Danny Ings at Southampton. Of course, Ings' contract is expiring in July 2022, I believe. It's the situation of Danny Ings at Southampton ahead of a potential summer bid, according to Eurosport. They did try to sign him last summer, yes, but took Carlos Vinicius on a season-long loan instead. But now things have changed, and Ings is sailing on a new deal because he wants Champions League football. Interesting. Danny Ings going from Liverpool to Southampton for first team minutes, and now it looks like he could be going from Southampton to Tottenham Hotspur for European football, more specifically Champions League football. Interesting to see how that plays out. Going back to the article, Spurs may be able to offer him that football next season, with Ings just about the perfect player to dispute Harry Kane for the now knackered Heung-min Son at Tottenham. Saints boss Ralph Hasenhüttl admitted this week that they might be forced to sell this summer. Hasenhüttl also mentioned in another article that losing Ings wouldn't be the end of the world. Of course, they have Michael Obafemi and Shea Adams in the striker position, and they've probably got another kid lined up in the infamous Southampton youth system. We look forward to seeing this development. I can't really see Danny Ings at Tottenham Hotspur. If he goes to, let's say he wants to sort out for Champions League football, I could see him going to someone like United maybe, if they decide that Anthony Martial isn't up to scratch and Edison Cavani's contract is expiring because they only signed him for one season, I think. They might look to shift Cavani and bring in Danny Ings. But it looks like the rumours are speculating that Tottenham Hotspur are the most interested in the English forward. More Spurs news. Spurs look to Marcel Sabitzer, also on Eurosport after the latest Dele Alli to PSG nonsense. It's the new news that Spurs are set to make a move for RB Leipzig's Marcel Sabitzer in the summer. Now this would be a wonderful signing with the Austrian playmaker, a perfect central midfield partner for the excellence of Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who I did do a video on. He works well with industrious midfield players with the likes of Tanguy Ndombele, and maybe Spurs adding Sabitzer would give that creative flair in the 10 position. Højbjerg can sit deep and play balls into the midfield, and Ndombele can carry it. I could see why Sabitzer would be a good signing for Tottenham. Sabitzer reportedly turned down RB Leipzig's latest contract amid interest from both Arsenal and Tottenham. Arsenal? I'm not saying that they're a bad club, I'm saying he wouldn't work there because of the emergence of Emil Smith Rowe, the new English De Bruyne, if you will. Would Tottenham need him though, when they have Giovanni Lo Celso? And would Sabitzer be willing to go to Tottenham? Maybe he could go to another Bundesliga side in Bayern. We've seen that happen with Julian Brandt going from Leverkusen to Dortmund. Or does he make a move abroad? Well, by abroad I mean elsewhere in Europe. Maybe. No, I was about to say he could go to PSG, but Pochettino would be looking to bring in Dele Alli, then there would be no point in Sabitzer moving in this. Oh, other than him wanting to leave the club, given that he hasn't signed a new contract. It's interesting development. Interesting development indeed. It would be nice to see Marcel Sabitzer in the Premier League. I've watched quite a bit of him in the Champions League, and his volleys are on a different planet. Not even a different planet, a different solar system. He is a world-class shot taker, and like the article says, very good playmaker, good midfielder. Actually, come to think of it, him and Pierre-Emile Højbjerg with Tanguy Ndombele would work very well. Højbjerg being that destroyer, or not really destroyer, but that industrious workhorse who controls the tempo of the play. Tanguy Ndombele being one who always pushes up and then tracks back when needed. And then you've got Marcel Sabitzer, who's that creative flair linking midfield to attack. And like the article said earlier, with Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, maybe Gareth Bale finding former Steven Bergwijn, Spurs' team isn't looking too bad, getting another solid centre-back alongside. I believe they're playing... No, they aren't playing Toby Alderweireld. Or are they playing Davinson Sanchez? Anyway, bring in another good centre-back like Milan Skriniar and Tottenham are sound. But it's interesting to see how their title challenge has just disintegrated in the last 2 months. And now there's a race for the Premier League with Liverpool and Man United along with Manchester City, and we move on to Liverpool news now, where Eder Militao was linked to the club on loan. This wouldn't work for Liverpool, given that Joe Gomez and Virgil van Dijk are somewhat closer than usual to returning from injury, and there would be no point in there is a point in bringing in Militao, but would he adjust to life in the Premier League for 6 months? And is he ready to start playing week in, week out for Liverpool, given that he's not had minutes at Madrid because of the performances of Sergio Ramos and the fact that you just can't dislodge Rafael Varane? It's I love using this word. It's interesting to see how that will develop. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that for today. Thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.